this is shocking. The guy's just ridden from Adelaide to Melbourne, 800 Ks. That took me like 3 days. Ice bath for 12 minutes. I'm like, well, full transparency, this is my friend's house because I didn't have anywhere to do this because I've got an apartment. I didn't want to do a full ice bath in the apartment. I've asked my friend if I can use the house. He specifically told me he doesn't want me to do it in the front yard. We're in the front yard. Last night, I was looking at some challenges to do. Full transparency, I'm so sore from the Adelaide ride that I did. I still can't feel the edges of my thumbs, like at all. It's starting to get a little bit concerning. And I've just got some small impingements in my shoulders. Overall, fine, but today we're not going to do a hard workout challenge or anything because it would just be stupid. So instead we're going to have stupidity in a recovery form. We're going to do an ice challenge, but instead we're going to do it as ice submersion. So the goal is like no water. We're just going to see how long, or I'm going to see how long that I can sit in ice for. The reason I actually thought of this, the Guinness World Record was broken literally yesterday, and the guy who broke it did 3 hours and like 28 minutes. Honestly, I'd be happy with anything above like 10 minutes. So anyway, we'll see how we go. This might go for a while. My only concern was if I fill this up with ice, am I going to be able to like wiggle my way down? So what I'm thinking is like get like half full, wiggle my feet in, and then you might have to help me dump it over. Sorry, Rick. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in. So I'm going to have to pour the ice over me, break it all up. All right. So what I'm gonna do, basically now with my goal with this is to not get hypothermia, but my goal is to just see how far I can go. I definitely wouldn't recommend this from a recovery standpoint. This is just purely for my own interest. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump in there now, and then, I don't know why I'm really nervous. I'm more nervous than this from the Adelaide ride for some reason. My heart's going. I think it's because I know I'm about to get into an ice for like 30 minutes. Anyway, I'm gonna jump in, then put the bags over me because I'm not gonna be able to get through the ice to be fully submerged. And like I said, I don't want to have water in it because I want to see how it felt for the other guy. So excuse the rig, keep the shorts on. So we'll start the time. I'm gonna have to start the timer from when I'm fuck, that is cold. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Alright, you gonna chuck me some bags? I've compacted it. This is gonna have to do. This looks ridiculous, doesn't it? Alright, we're gonna start the timer. This guy reckons he did. Now in his defense, he was up to his shoulders. I'm not even in my shoulder. I can't actually get in this thing anymore. He did 3 hours and 30 minutes. Oh, fuck, man. There's no fucking chance. This is there's no. I guarantee what he did was he definitely got into the ice and then submerged himself. We're gonna have to turn this into a slight ice bath so I can move down. Oh yeah, there we go. This is a joke. One of my toes is actually burning. So we're at 1 minute and 40 seconds of this half ice bath. I'm actually in a lot of pain. I've been doing oh god. Sorry, it's really fucking cold. It is way worse than cold showers and a normal ice bath because the actual ice on your skin is burning. Probably like 2 years ago, one of the guys at work was saying he does cold showers, and I started getting really into it. Since that moment, I've been doing cold showers pretty much like, started off ridiculously often. So I started off doing every day, no warm showers, 0 to 100, and then I started smelling a little bit because I was not using, like the soap wasn't working. So I started bringing it down from 0 to 100 to what I now do and have been doing for the last year or so, which is I have a normal shower and I finish with the cold shower. Something I actually do really close to events is I stop having hot showers, like maybe like 6 weeks out from the event. So like the car thing, I did this, the burpees, I did this. And what I think that for me does is nothing to do with the health benefits of a cold shower. Yes, there are health benefits and I do actually enjoy having a cold shower for that, but purely for the fact of fighting resistance. Like every morning I'm starting the day with a serious amount of resistance mentally. I know I'm getting better at resisting the pain, the urge to quit, the urge to not do it. And that essentially is a habit that you can kind of craft and get better at. And that's what cold showers to me is that constant reminder to fight resistance. And everything good in life, in my opinion, comes on the other side of resistance. You know, a healthy body comes through like resisting bad food, resisting this, getting mentally strong. Oh, there's a bit of movement. Oh, I reckon we're about right. I'm fucking cold now. Fuck. I just talked it up resistance. Like putting my arms in is fucked. Oh, my feet, man. The ice is. Oh, I'm sinking down. Fuck. I would actually rather do anything else but this right now. Mentally tough my ass. I don't know why it's so bad all of a sudden. I'm gonna work at the hands, all right? Don't judge me. I'm gonna get the hands in, I promise. The water made it so much worse. I don't know why. The ice was maybe numbing me. As soon as I've put a bit of water in here and been able to move around, I feel way more cold. We're at 5 minutes. I'm not gonna take this to hypothermia, yeah? Like, but generally when people do ice baths, they do 6 to 8 minutes. That's like the recommended time frame. This guy did 3 hours and 30 minutes. Make sure you pull that up. I think Wim Hof was the person who held the record prior to this. There we go, let's get a little further down. Yeah, you can tell I'm in pain. The fact that I'm on camera and I don't want to put my elbows in is saying something. There we go. I'm in now. Like, I always talk about to people I encourage never to like actually speak about how hard things are. Like you may think them, but when you're doing videos, like it's really hard to stay in your own mind because you want to talk to the camera. You're only saying what you feel, and right now you feel like shit, so you start talking about how shit you feel, and it makes it feel worse. But when you're doing hard events, like my #1 rule with events is to never speak. I can't feel my toes, man. To only speak, like I'm scared that my toes right now, because I'm like, my feet are cramped like this and my toes are like this, but I can't feel it. The idea of doing this for 3.5 hours, I would rather drag a car for 48 hours straight up. The question is how far do I take this? Like, like where do we draw the line? I reckon I'm gonna call it at like 12, 13 minutes. We're at 10. I'm very, very uncomfortable as well. Like I'm like a pretzel in here. My toes, man. Like, oh, I'm shaking now, hello. Like my toes are like cramped. I sound like actually such a fucking pussy. Whatever's happening there, that feels good. In my mind, when I was planning this, right, last night, I was like, I want to try something a bit harder and something mentally challenging in a way that was not based around exercise, just purely like mental solitude or whatever, fortitude. And in my mind, I was going to talk about how like ice baths and benefits. I just can't talk properly right now. All right, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I got 13, just under 13 minutes. I actually don't know if I have the ability to get out of this. I actually can't feel below my knees down. I've always in my life, I've been really, really intolerant to cold and heat. Like I've always struggled with cold showers. Like I've always struggled with saunas. Like, I've always considered myself, I'm jackknifing. Like I've always, fuck. When it comes to ice and when it comes to heat, I'm shocking. If that guy did 3.5 hours and I just did like 14 minutes of ice submersion. So I got nothing for you. Nothing. I hope you've enjoyed watching me just put myself through something quite miserable for your entertainment. I wish I was leaner right now. That's a happy bod. It's not a lean bod, it's a happy bod. This is shocking. The guy's just ridden from Adelaide to Melbourne, 800 Ks. That took me like 3 days. And then I ice bath for 12 minutes. Every time I've done an ice bath, normally it's like you get 1 or 2 bags, 3 bags tops of ice and you put it into cold water. I've just gone straight to BP and I've said, can I have 40 bags of ice? She actually asked me like, you sure you want 40? I was like, yeah, I'm sure I want 40. I could spend over 150 bucks on ice. All right, that's it. I'm done. I'm not talking anymore.